Okay. There are a lot of ways to teach a heel, a motivated heel we call it, which is, oh, that band-aid didn't last long, which is like when you watch competitions, obedience things where the dog is just like locked in with the handler. The funnest way I have found to teach it is to start off with this game called Stop and Go that I learned from Jay Jack, who's a trainer. And basically the game starts off, just think of like, okay, we're going to do a session, we're going to do 10 rounds. And I'm going to, you want to challenge your dog so that they're not winning every round because then it's too easy. But if they lose, say 5 out of 10 rounds, they're going to get frustrated with the game. So, and every dog's a little different. So you just want to find that where you're both still having fun, but you're constantly making it a little harder. So a round will look like this. You get a 6-foot leash like so. Helmsley, let's go. You run to a spot on the floor. If there's no tension in the leash throughout that process, and when you get there, he gets the treat. So we go, then we stop. Let me just do a couple more rounds, then I'll explain. Okay. Actually, I'm going to switch hands for the reward here. So you just pick a spot on the floor, you go there. If he's hitting the end of the leash every time, maybe you're going too fast. I've had dogs who start off really sensitive, and so I can't even run. I have to just go like, okay, I'm gonna walk over here and treat. And the dog goes like, okay, I think there's a pattern here, I can win this game. And then we build up to being able to run, to change directions. So the dog is, you're basically teaching the dog, hey, if you stay with me, you're gonna get that treat. And I'm actually trying to ditch you, but I can't, which is cool. And the dog is so motivated to stay right by you that they don't want to lose you. So that's you're reversing the problem that most people get into where you're like pulling the dog, they're interested in all this other stuff, and you're the most boring thing. Now I'm becoming the more fun thing.
Right.
And obviously start in like a nice quiet room, because if there's distractions, it's hard to be more fun then.
Right.
Butterflies and leaves blowing in the wind when you have a puppy.
Right, right.
Okay, Helmsley. Ready? Let's do some more rounds, okay? Let's go. And I'm saying let's go. I probably will change that to heel down the road, or whatever word you want to use that means I want that like very focused heel. And then I'm also pinching the treat here, and I'm going to start giving it to him right here, even with my leg, and hopefully he'll start to learn to come and put his nose into my hand. So now you're teaching him, hey, you always get paid when you walk up and go right here, which is the heel position, right?
Yep.
Let's go. So now so there was 2 directions. And before he could zoom past me, my timing was good. I got it down there, so it slowed him down. So some of that you can help too. But even if he flies back and you hold the treat, he comes back to it, that's all good.
Okay.
Just teaching him like, hey, this area is pretty cool.
Right.
Let's go. So walking, then I'm gonna run this way. Yeah, boy. Good job. All right, so now I'll do one that's a little too hard for him. Helmsley. If I can. Like that. So leash went tight, you didn't quite keep up. It moved pretty fast. Good boy. So if we were outside, more space, in future sessions it'll be a little easier.
Sure.
To complicate things. It's a rough job I have. Boom. So most of the time on a first session of this, I'm not going to do that where like he's on the right and I'm only going to pay him on the left. I'll pay him wherever as long as they stay with me. So you can keep it easy.
Yeah.
But he's doing so well that I put it here and he's like, he hopped right over.
Yeah.
So just depends on the dog you're working with. Helmsley's a smart little doodle. Let me think. Is there anything I can do that's harder? I'll try a couple more rounds and see if I can. It's pretty darn good. And if if you can keep him focused on you while you're running and moving quickly, usually the going slow is kind of falls into place.
Right.
Helps. Let's go.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, that's
so
super
you
cool.
Can see how he's just like, I really like to be right here on the side of him.
Yep.